So I got some good news. A good personal news update is that I landed the job interview. So, or I didn't land the job interview. I got the job offer from the interview. So I interviewed for this water operator job that pays 54.41 an hour starting wage entry level, which is over $110,000 a year, and I landed it. So it's great news. I officially make over six figures, and that's just in my job. That's not even in my $12,000 a month business. But I could have done it sooner if I had a mentor, right? If I really just networked and I looked for people in the industry, I could have done it sooner. That being said, I'm still super happy with where I am, and I want to talk about uh, starting sooner. That's really what I want to talk about. So this video is for the ambitious people out there. If you're ambitious, you really want to be successful, or you want to be the first in your family to do something, but you're just not sure where to start, and you're kind of unsure, and you're weary about taking the journey or the next steps. This video is for you, right? So I have a business. We're only 9 months in, or maybe 10 months now. Yeah, we're about 10 months in, and we're already over $12,000 a month. Like 10 months in, guys. And like I said, I'm 20 years old. I just landed a job that pays over $54 an hour. So do the math. Uh, so going through my bank account is literally over $200,000 a year now at this rate, right? My business is definitely going to keep growing, but that's where we're at, right? But I could have done it all sooner, right? And that's what I want to talk to you about. So if you're thinking about doing something, if you're ambitious, you want to start now. I know that you don't know where to start, but I want you to comment down below what you're trying to do. I really want to help you out, right? I'm not going to charge you. I'm just going to respond to your comment for absolutely free. You can also find me on Instagram. Just search Jorge Mendoza III, right? Jorge MIII. And that's my handle. So DM me questions, guys. I'll help you out absolutely free. I just want to help you out and see you succeed. I wish I had a mentor like me when I was, 15 years old or a little older, just younger than I am now. But everybody wishes, no matter how successful they are, that they would have started sooner, right? Even Warren Buffett, one of maybe even the greatest investor of all time, wishes that he would have started sooner because compound interest, the greatest gains are all the way at the end of the curve, right? So you succeed, and it's very slow at first, and then it totally hockey sticks up, right? And that's where all the gains are. And that's why people wish it. That's why people wish they would have started sooner. It's because they could have had more gain, right? They could be further along if they would have started sooner. And I want to talk about what got me started in business because that's really how I started, and that's what stopped me from just thinking I wanted a business and I actually did it. So you really just have to take action, right? I know you don't know what to do next, but you have to do something, even if you don't know if it's the right thing, even if you don't know that it's going to move the needle forward or even going to help your goals. You need to do something, right? Because even if you do something and you fail or it's not the right thing, you're going to learn it's not the right thing, right? Example I like to use is if you want a long-term relationship and be married to someone, you have to start dating, right? So you got to look around, and the first partner you have is probably not going to be the right one. But now you know what not to look for. Now you know how to be better. It's okay not to have everything figured out on the first time, right? So for me, it was business, right? So I started five or six businesses. They were all online things, but I started five or six businesses before I even tried junk removal, right? Any service type business in person. And then on that sixth or seventh try, I literally am now at $12,000 a month within 10 months, right? So this is going to be a shorter video because it's very straightforward is that you just need to take action, right? And I'll be your mentor if you don't know what to do next or if you just want some general advice because I have a very successful career at the age of 20, right? Even before I landed this $110,000 a year job right now, uh, my current job pays about $75,000 a year, which is not bad, right? It's about the median wage, maybe a little higher in the US, and that's at 20 years old, right? And I have a business that does $12,000 a month. So absolutely not a bad person to learn from, right? So yeah, that is all I got to say for today. Is just take action, guys. You're gonna regret. not starting sooner. I'm telling you, it doesn't matter. You're going to be at some point in your life, whether you're happy or not. And you're just going to know that you could have done better if you started sooner. So please don't make the same mistake that I made or and that everybody else makes. The most powerful thing that you could do, right? Think about God, the most powerful being. He thinks and it happens, right? There's zero space, zero time in between when God thinks and what actually happens, right? He just manifests reality instantaneously. And you want to try to be like that. Obviously, you're never going to be like that. But maybe instead of wanting to start a business or wanting to start dating and you taking 5 years to do that, maybe you only take 2 months. Maybe you take action immediately, right? That's what we want to happen. That's what makes you the most powerful and in control of your life, right? You want to be God-like, like God in that sense. So that's all I got to say today. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments. I want to help you guys out. DM me on Instagram as well. See you guys in the next one.